Welcome to the MH65D Transition course. In this course, you will use a new syllabus that consists of many changes from previous syllabi. This video highlights these changes and teaches instructors how to use the MH65D Transition Course Syllabus. Let's start by typing in the student's name at the bottom left of the form's cover page in Adobe's Acrobat Reader. Then, type in the student's employee ID number. In the new syllabus, anytime information is repeated, it is captured from the time it was originally inputted and automatically repeated for the user. This means you only have to type repetitive information into the syllabus once. On the memorandum page, the user may input the date that the branch chief signed the form. Note that signing this form locks all of the fields within the form. The memorandum page also consists of fields allowing users to input the student's last 4 digits of his or her Social Security number and dates for when the various sections comprising the course have been completed. The exam scores page is completed as normal. Note that only numbers can be entered into the fields on this page. The qual level fields for all of the events in the syllabus are linked. Clicking on any of these fields will change the qual level and the qual level indicators for the entire form. When an instructor uses a syllabus to evaluate a student for a particular event, he or she begins by inputting his or her name into the Evaluator 1 block, and then selects the date. Date is repeated at the top of the Flight 1 column, where the instructor will input the student's grades for the syllabus flights. These grades appear in drop-down menus, which may be selected individually or typed in manually. Note that a new performance level, DNC, appears on the drop-down menu. DNC stands for Did Not Conduct or Did Not Complete. Only grades appearing in the drop-down menus can be typed into fields. For speed of use, it is recommended that users not use the Tab key, but instead click on the fields before typing in the desired grade, normally the required level. If a student did not complete an event on the first flight, the evaluator for the second flight notes this and, after filling in his or her name and the date in the Evaluator 2 fields, selects the appropriate maneuvers or procedures in the Flight 2 column for the events not previously completed. Note that DNC does not appear as an option in the second column. As usual, any event not meeting the required level for an evaluated maneuver or procedure needs to have comments. These comments should include the number of the evaluated procedure and appear in close proximity to the evaluated procedure being discussed. All comments appearing in this section form hanging indentations, so only press Enter when you have completed a comment. This enables closely spaced comments to stand out more. This syllabus also includes the check flights, which are presented in check flight form. The evaluator for the check flight inputs the name, date, and flight information before grading the student. The columns for the check flights have been modified. There are 2 new columns added to aid the form's users, and some terminology is changed. First, note that the word standard, that typically appears in the grading columns, has been replaced by level. This was done to remove ambiguity regarding the term standard, which is one of the required performance levels. Thus, the 3 grading levels for a check flight are unsat, train to level instead of train to standard, and level instead of standard. Note that there are 2 new columns in the check flight forms. DNC, used when a required event was not conducted or completed, and NR, which indicates that an event was not required. Again, it is best to select the grades for these events by clicking the desired fields. This has been a presentation describing the use of the new MH65D course syllabus. If there are any questions, please contact the Performance Technology branch at the Aviation Training Center in Mobile, Alabama.